Greetings, everyone. Bard here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. So, we are in Palace Midas, aren't we? Yeah, that's where we are. Actually, I've got to say, far right here, I can tell exactly where I am, so I don't even know why I'm pretending like I don't know. Palace Midas, yes, it was this location in this game that I just remember as a kid. Come on, work for me. Uh-oh. No! No, 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 no. Come on. There we go. Oh, it never quite goes to plan, does it? But yeah, Palace Midas. This was an interesting one because, again, as I was kind of explaining, when I was a kid, this was the one place that me and my dad got stuck at. And you know what? In hindsight, in absolute hindsight, it's kind of obvious what you're supposed to do, which is a bit frustrating, really, in hindsight. But at the time, we struggled. We spent ages just trying to figure. Oh, we spent ages trying to figure out what we needed to do. Ooh, Uzi ammo. At this point in the game, nice. I'm all healed though, because that hurt. We spent ages just trying to figure out where we needed to be, what we needed to do, and again, it makes sense. We're trying to get we're trying to get bars of gold, and the more I say it out loud, the more obvious it gets when we start talking about Palace Midas. So I'm feeling very sort of a bit gassy right now because I've just taken a big swig of drink that I probably shouldn't have had before recording. That's a monkey. Where's the monkey? Okay. I see no monkey. I hear monkey, but don't see monkey. Christ. Okay, this stage is a lot. Oh, monkey! Yeah, this stage is a lot bigger than I remember, so maybe this is why it took us a little while longer than normal as well. I mean, when I said longer than normal, it took us, me and my dad, a while to beat this one, because... Oh! Ooh, that's a bit close. I can see there's a lion down there as well. Christ. Oh, okay. Am I going to be able to make that jump? Probably not, am I? Because it does look like... Do we go for it? Do we try to go for the running, jump, and grab? Now, this looks like to be 3 map units. I feel we are going to hit the floor and it's going to hurt. But... Oh, yes. And we'll grab that big health pack, because that will be helpful. But yeah, the more I say it out loud with this stage, the more I kind of go, why did it take us so long? I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. All you need to know is if you know a little bit about Greek mythology. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to remember if I mentioned it last episode or I have to mention it this episode. St. Francis's Folly is in Greece. So, that explains explains Palace Midas. It kind of explains the Colosseum, despite the Colosseum being a Roman thing. Oh, bats. It's kind of weird because this map kind of feels more like this outer area feels more like a Colosseum than what the actual Colosseum map felt like. Uh-oh. yeah, this the architecture, just the way it looks. I feel this is more. But this stage is absolutely crawling with things. Like I feel like I've killed more enemies on this stage alone than I have in the entire game. I know that's not true, but it certainly feels that way. So I don't know. I feel like this stage is going to take longer than I wanted. Like, am I going to be stuck in Palace Midas for ages? I hope not. Like, yeah, I'm heading back towards the start, am I not? Yeah, this is the start of the level. God, this level's huge. Like, legitimately, this is a huge level. I'm surprised. Oh, more monkeys. Oh. Oh, hello. I was not expecting that door to open. And again, we got the thing where one side just opens, not both the doors, and this is just a mess of tunnels. Ooh. Now that green area, sort of area with some greenery, that's just triggered a memory in my mind. Where are you, monkey? Oh! Gotcha. It's behind me. Oh my word. I mean, she's quite fortunate that she can do like multiple backflips one after the other. It is just amazing. Oh, okay, that just loops. Okay, sure. I can live with that. I feel like I need to go up this way. Oh, that's a little too high. Now I feel truly lost. I mean, I think there's another path I haven't been down yet, which is to the right. I've never been this way, have I? Ah, yes, here we go. Oh. Oh, Jesus, there's a lot of monkeys. It does make me wonder if some of these areas are actually superfluous or not. There's a sundial. There's also a health pack up there. Again, how these things get to these locations, I do not know. It's a mystery. But, you know, I'll take the big health pack. I've got like 9 of them now. I know, less than that. 7. 8. Okay. I overestimated by 1 and then underestimated by 1. Ah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. So, Midas. So, if we kind of think back to our Greek mythology, King Midas, who was he? He was a king who made a deal, I believe, with the gods, something like that, and everything he touched turned to gold. which sounded amazing until he touched his wife, and his wife turned into gold. To the point where I will get to it. Just checking to see if there's anything hidden. His wife turned to gold. This was not a good thing. And everything he touched turned to gold. It was terrible. It's a terrible time for everyone involved. It's also going to be a terrible time for us. Let me just... Even though I did just save it, I'll drop another save. Because if I do this... Whoop. Oh no! Oh no! I've turned into gold! This is a really, like, fascinating death. Just from a, like... I mean... Because the whole point, what we want to do is, we have this bar of lead. And I don't know how well you know your alchemy, but the whole thing with alchemy was turning lead or useless materials into gold. And that's how you get your gold bars. And, you know, for the longest time, when me and my dad were playing this, we struggled to kind of figure that out. It sounds really stupid because, like, looking at it now, it's not that difficult. You know, it just, okay, sure, it requires a bit of you know, to a certain extent it requires just that little bit of critical thinking, which, you know, I should be right at. I did critical thinking as a module during my A levels. No, but besides the point, turning the bars of lead into gold really shouldn't have been that taxing mentally. Really shouldn't have been, but it was. As I said, me and my dad took us ages to figure it out. I say ages, I feel like it was ages. You know, it was probably a much shorter time than I'm giving us credit for, but it felt like ages, because this entire level, at least the ebb and flow of it, I remember. And I remember us, like, checking every single room to see, we're clearly missing something. We are clearly missing something. We're clearly missing the fact that it's the hand of Midas. Midas turn things to gold. No, we even, like, had triggered the death animation to turn us into gold. And it just didn't quite click for either of us. And I don't even know what caused it to click eventually. But it was very exciting, because keep in mind, this was sort of pre-internet kind of days. When I say pre-internet, I mean we didn't really have, like, okay. Now, if I recall, it's a time jumping puzzle. No. Oh, there's crocodiles down here. This is not good. No bueno. She doesn't look like a rat. That might just be a giant rat. There are rats in the water. Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist. Oh. Ah. Curses. But yeah, it was just, I don't know. I don't know why it took us so long. And as I said, it was pre-internet days, so for us to connect to the internet, it was dial-up. Now, I don't recall us really utilizing the internet that much when I was playing this as a kid. You know, dial-up, that time when your computer would make horrible noises and, oh, sod. It would make horrible noises, and then you'd be able to get, like, a total of a couple of kilobits a second. I mean, good times. Good times were had by all with dial-up. I'm glad we have fiber. I'm glad we have broadband. I'm glad we have Wi-Fi. Ah, there's a timing element. There's a a timing element for the for that first jump that I seem to be messing up. But yes, God bless modern day conveniences. It's the little things, isn't it? Ah! Sod. If I just not messed up that last jump where I needed to jump and grab. It does make me wonder how long it takes for those torches to relight, because it's a little concerning. Oh, come on. Come on. Ah! Close. It's big rats. Oh, why are they feeding them down here? I mean, I don't know, because there's no other, like, creatures down here. You know, what part of the food chain are the rats? I mean, they're scavengers. They probably, they eat carrion, but... I mean, do the monkeys and the lions, like, duke it out every now and again and leave a nice, tasty body for the rats to feed? I don't know. Maybe the bats play into it somehow. Or am I just thinking about this too hard? That is another. That's a distinct possibility. Yeah, you've got to make those jumps. Like, I don't want to be on the platform and have to make fine adjustments, because I feel that the torches are just going to light underneath my feet, and it will burn in the ring of fire. Ah! Maybe I can. I mean, this is the whole reason why the water's here, to stop you from dying a horrible, horrible burny death, but game's being polite like that. Ah, no. Oh. You know what, I probably could have... maybe I could be a bit clever. Either way, you've got to make that jump very precise. Me having to adjust myself on that platform just wasn't going to cut it. But this should yield me my next leg. Oh, no. This is not good. This is not good. Because I'm not going to... Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to have the distance to make the next jump. Ah! That's so bizarre, because you don't have a lot of room to maneuver. You don't. There's not a lot of wiggle room there. And your air control is... The air control in this is a little bit off, like, in general in this game. Oh, yes. This is... Oh, that felt like the run, but it wasn't, because I was, like, one running step away from making that last jump, from initiating that last jump. I feel like I'm just repeating the same thing over and over again in terms of just like my keyboard inputs. It is just absolute definition of insanity. You see, if this was the later games, I could theoretically... Hang on. Haha! I tricked you. There we go. But that's our next lead bar, thankfully. hopefully I can get the last one relatively quickly. Swan dive! The dive is a really interesting, like, set of keyboard inputs. Just because, oh, I say keyboard inputs, a really interesting, like, command you can give. Because it is... Is it useful? I can think of only one area of the game where it actually would, like, be more beneficial to initiate a dive than just to normally jump. Particularly in this game. There is a... I believe it might even be the last level. No, yes. It might even be the last level, which kind of makes it even more frustrating. There is a moment where you're making a series of jumps, and then you've got to jump down into a pool of water quite far away. And the way you manage that is by... the easiest way to manage that is if you dive, because you then... You minimize any sort of forward momentum once you reach a certain point of the dive. You're basically heading straight down, which is perfect. Yeah. There's a wall there. I've done this room. I have done this room. It's not this one. It must be... It's not that one. I've just done that one. I want to say it has to be here. I must have missed something. So hang on. Yes. A whole lot of yes and... No, a yes and a whole lot of no and another yes. Unless it's somewhere else. Unless I totally missed it. And when I was... which is another very distinct possibility. Unless this one takes you... No, this one takes you towards the end of the level. So it must be... Yeah, okay. It must be in the other area. The one that has the... You know what? I must have totally messed it up. I think I know what I need to do. He says. Not knowing exactly what he needs to do, but we'll give it its darn best. It's in that one there, so that's no, yes, no. I mean, it's kind of fortunate that that Y, which I can't remember what it is in the Greek alphabet. You know, ask Emmy next time I get a chance to, because I know the other one is, I think it's Omega. Again, I'll ask Emmy because she's smart. I'm pretty sure she studied way more Latin than I did. I did like a couple of weeks of Latin and was giggling like a little... Well, I was a school kid at the time, but giggling like a little kid when the word for 6 came up. Now, I'm not going to ruin it for you guys, but go and look it up. Go and look up the Latin for 6. And, you know, understand that... what was I at the time? 11-year-old me? 11-year-old me would have found that hilarious. And that's the legitimate word for the number 6. Because, you know, you're a kid and juvenile, and, you know, it's what you do. I feel like I certainly feel like I'm missing something. Like I've overshot it, but at the same time, you get to this point here, and it would almost make sense that it is over here. Just why else would this entire area exist? I don't know. I don't know why this entire area would exist. So we're looking for another lead bar. The embarrassing thing is, you would think I would remember this stuff from being a kid. Alas, the last time I played Tomb Raider was about a very long time ago, as a matter of fact. Yeah, besides playing it now, I think the last time I played this game was... I played the Anniversary Edition, that was quite fun. Oh god, it's hurt my eyes a little bit. Probably should also clean my glasses. I'm determined more than ever to get us out of Palace Midas before the end. But now I'm starting to doubt myself. You know what? It bothers me. It bothers me that if we were to go all the way over this way, there is a ledge that we can go to, which makes me think I've got to go from there to jump to somewhere else. Quite a lot of hassle to find a bar of lead. In fact, what am I supposed... I suppose the bar of lead would have the right sort of weight that the door lock is checking for, but it still strikes me as odd. Why don't I just, like, I don't know, convert something else into gold? Yeah, I feel stupid. I feel incredibly stupid right now. But you know what? It's okay. How claustrophobic this game is. Jeez. That's something very odd. But, I'm going to save it before something crushes me. Oh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Crumbly floor. Yeah. Don't want to go down that crumbly floor. I don't like this in the slightest. I feel like I've taken like a really long... Oh my god, I have taken a long way around, haven't I? Because I'm all the way over here. Oh! Oh no 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 no! Oh, that kind of caught me by surprise. Oh my word, what? That has to be a bar of lead. If I've gone all this way and there isn't a bar of lead just like right around the corner, I am going to be so disappointed. Oh, thank God. Okay, for a minute I'm like, I thought, hang on a minute, have I just come to a place that, you know... Sweet Jesus. Ah, it's a crocodile. I am surprised it did not eat me. I was ripe for the eatings. Are we? Oh my word, it is. That's quite a trek to get a bar of gold, but we have it. I mean, not bar of gold, a bar of lead. It will soon be gold. We will convert it into gold with the power of alchemy. Oh god, there's lions there. There are lions down there. Okay, because this might hurt. And I don't want to hurt, I don't want it to hurt too much. Oof. But I should be alright up here. I am alright. I have the high ground. Give it up, lions. Gotcha. Right. Now, we've hit that mark, but we are so close to the end of the level that I will finish this off. Out, because we don't have that much further to go. From my recollection, we got to get our 2 more bars of gold, go back to the place. Yeah, I know. My explanation of my steps in this adventure are gosh awful. See, I vaguely remember us thinking that, you know, there was something there because, you know, there's a gate, and I mean, very well, there might very well be. There might be secrets, but right now we are not looking for secrets. We are just looking for exits. We are looking for ski-ons. Yes, bar of lead. Boop. Did I convert? Nope. Takes us a little bit longer to convert bars of lead to gold. The power of alchemy. Oh, come on. What? Oh. There was a wall. There's a bit of wall in my face. But hopefully we should be able to get back. We should have this wrapped up in about 35 minutes, he says. Oh. Yeah, this was a little traumatic with the amount of, like, animals. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, no animals are hurt in the making of my videos, but there was a lot of digital animals that had to be neutralized. And I am sorry for that. Alright. Yes, no, yes. No. I did one too many no's. Doesn't particularly matter. Boop. Boop. So yeah, this was the level. This is the one that I just remember. Like, every other level after this, besides like the last couple of levels, there's only one other bit that I have a vivid memory of. Just because it's so bizarre, and we'll talk about when we get to it. It's actually at the end of this act, which I think is actually. I think I was incorrect in thinking that each act is 4 levels long. I think, I mean, obviously the last act is only 3. I honestly think there's like 5 levels to this act. So, for some reason, I thought there was only 4. But there's a stage that I vaguely remembered. I'm like, hang on a minute, we haven't done that bit yet. Hey, that opens that door. We go on through. We slide down into the darkness. And about 42 kills. Still took us about an hour to beat. Jeez. Right. So we're now in. What's this level called? Before we end, let's figure out what this level's called. This is the Cistern. But I think with that all said, we are gonna sort of put things to a side here because we've gone over time, but hopefully you've enjoyed this sort of dive into a level that kind of tormented me and my dad when I was much younger and when my dad was also much younger. Anyway, that's a bit of a weird statement to make. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed yourselves, and if you like this video and would like to see similar content, then please, go to my channel, like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, go down to the comments and tell me about your experience with Palace Midas. Did you suffer like I did as a kid, or even as an adult? Did you suffer? I think we all suffered at some point, but I'm asking specifically for your suffering of Palace Midas. With that all said, there is going to be a link to my socials in the description below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.